I really couldn't keep my patience anymore. Rin, calm down, please. Don't tell me to calm down.
Never tell a girl to calm down.
Alright, welcome back, any and everyone. This is Linen Otter here to do another episode of Fatal Force. Is that how I said the title? I don't remember. It's been a really long time. So let's get right back into it. Alright. He seems rather determined about it. So, this hidden world, does it have a name? Draviar nodded calmly. Some folks claim the place is a monster lair. But I did hear some rumors of a name that people keep calling it and are too afraid to go near it. They call it the Land of the Wolves. He continued to give me even deeper explanations of what the place is like. Judging by this face again, he seemed pretty serious about the whole thing. So, is the Land of Wolves a beastman lair? He stared at me for a moment, silent, as I was waiting for a response. Nah, I'm just joking around. Let's forget about that. Okay, what? Now he's lying about it? And why so suddenly? Does he just want to avoid the subject? I'm gonna take that as a yes. He started to make a nervous face and pretended to be busy staring at something on my desk. I'm really glad no one's here. Otherwise it'd be chaos. Large black wolf beast breaks into college students' hostel. It'd probably go right onto the front page of the news. But anyways, still. Why? Why continue to fool around with me if he really wants to help me if he's really wanting to help me from the beginning? Oh? Well, this is really interesting. I look up. He was holding something that he found on my desk, chuckling lightly. What the heck? Seems to be a trophy. I won that one in a previous tournament at my college's chess... I won that in one of a previous tournament at my college's chess tournaments. He sniffed the trophy. Draviar? Despite my head still spinning a bit, I gathered my courage to talk with him again. Yes? He looked at me while still holding the trophy. I still don't get it. Why do you keep fooling around with me? He seemed to be a bit puzzled by my question. You gotta be careful when you ask something. The wrong questions will give you the wrong answers, Rin. He smirked and then continued looking at the trophy. It honestly looks more like he's just pretending to look at it. Then why do you keep on hiding something from me? Seriously, do you think I haven't noticed anything yet? First off, you bring me to your home knowing I was bitten by that damn werewolf. And then the first morning I'm awake, you give me a blindfold for me to wear on my way to school. And then Mickey randomly makes a ridiculous speech. I was roaring. I really couldn't keep my patience anymore. Rin, calm down, please. Don't tell me to calm down.
Never tell a girl to calm down.
He replied with a worried expression on his face. Are you kidding? How can I be calm over something like this? You didn't even answer my question. Instead, you just keep throwing around your dumb jokes. You even promised to give me the explanation. My voice was thundering. I really don't know why I can't control my anger at all right now. He's gonna turn into a werewolf. He's gonna turn into the Incredible Hulk. Draviar froze for a while, still probably trying to figure out how to respond back. He took a small breath and walked back over to my desk to put back the trophy. I probably hollered so loudly I might have woken up Xiaoru. I took a glance back at him. Nope, he's still sound asleep. He must not really notice. I'm sorry. He started staring off into the distance out the window. I really mean it, Rin. I guess I'm just... I don't know. A bit too excited. He smiled wryly. I'm kind of shocked. I'm supposed to be the one that should be excited. Oh, I'm supposed to be the one that should be excited. Because here I am, meeting a beast man. A werewolf. A nice one at that. And a real one. Not just some dude in a fursuit. On the contrary, I mean, surely he's dealt with plenty of humans before already. I mean, he lives in a world that's dominated by them. Maybe for all this time he was just lonely? But what about Mickey and Ziaru? They've always been on his side. On the night when you were attacked, I noticed something. On a typical basis, a wild werewolf would instantly kill its victims and eat them without hesitation. In your case, though, it just bit you. He continued to stare out the window. Wait, how did you know? He didn't look at me. I walk up closer to him. Well, I'm a wolf. I just know this by nature. Based on the injury, there are signs of you struggling with the werewolf trying to get it off. But usually when someone struggles to fight off an animal after being bitten, then the cut just becomes deeper. Good lord, how much does this wolf know? First he tends my wounds, makes me breakfast, and now he can perform autopsies? Actually, hang on, I've just noticed something about him. It reminds me of how Gwen kept on mentioning to beware of something. Rin, I would like to say that not only are you going to become a dangerous being yourself, but you're also in danger yourself. He turned and stared at me sternly. What? I'm in danger as well? Are you telling me there's some hunter of some kind who's coming to try and kill me? Is there a hunter at my college? I balled up on the floor. Oh, why must my life turn to this? Actually, no. There aren't any hunters here. So long as I'm with you and you're within my territory. He laid his hand on my head. What do you mean by your territory, exactly? My head was feeling pretty heavy. Is his hand really that heavy or what? Well, a lot of the information is classified, though I can try to make it as easy as I can for you to understand. In short, we make agreements with some people, and as long as our purpose is served, they won't send any hunter to our area. What happened to you was just one part of our missions to capture that werewolf? He froze for just a moment, shocked. Just as I thought. That was the real plan. He relaxed and chuckled. He lifted his hand off of my head and looked at me with a gentle smile. 100 marks for you. What made you figure it out? This guy saying that was bait? He scratched the chin of his muzzle, thinking. Mickey's speech. It was to provoke it, right? I pretty much knew at the moment when Gwen was talking about it. I wasn't fully sure about it up until Draver revealed a little bit more information about it. Though, something still feels off about it. Exactly. Did you figure out why today we only did it for seniors? Oh. I know that answer. I don't. I know that answer. Surely it must be. Oh! To lure the werewolf. There was a werewolf among us. Interesting. I wonder why this is a choice. Is this one of my first choices? It's not, right? I've made other choices before, I think. There is a werewolf among us. I'm assuming, if you do a lecture of just seniors, it's because one of us is a senior. Draver was stunned, then gave me a really big grin. Oh, well. Another 100 marks for you. He brushed my head with his huge hand again. Then, how did you know that it had come from here? Do you guys get it sent here? I looked straight at him, just to make sure he wasn't going to fool around with me again. Simple. Because you were the first victim. My eyes opened a little bit wider. He stopped brushing my head. Wait, what? I'm the first victim? How come? Okay, the situation was getting weirder than I thought. I mean, let me ask you. Have you heard or seen of any recent news regarding Regarding some random massacre or nasty murder around your area? No, right? Then there's one more thing that I'm pretty certain of, and it's the route that you used to get back to this hostel. You typically cross the route during the nighttime in the rain. It's extremely risky given the majority of the area is peppered with abandoned construction sites. Oh, I see now. So you're saying that most students don't know of this route, let alone dare it. Only the most experienced do, which rules out the younger class years, or almost anyone for that matter. Hold on. He smiled again and nodded. He even patted my head like a dog. Ah, attaboy, another 100 marks for you. Gotta say, you're very smart. I'm really impressed, even though you don't got the best of tempers. He chuckled for a moment. He stopped patting my head and just started to focus on my face. Oh jeez, I'm starting to blush again. I don't know why, but somehow just the way he's looking at me, it almost gives me this sad vibe. Time feels frozen. I could kind of start hearing a sad melody playing in my head. Drave, Yar? Oh, I'm sorry. But yeah, don't worry about it, Rin. As long as I'm here, you're going to be fine. I'll protect you. He crooned at me. He what? Gave me a really warm feeling. But why? Why do you want to protect me so much? I'm just an outsider. I was still puzzled. He closed his eyes and looked away. I could see a small tear being shed. Dravyar? Are you alright? I get close and he wipes off the tear gently from his eye. He began to calm himself slowly. What's happening? Mickey really does take his time, doesn't he? Huh? I've almost forgotten about him. I wonder, where is he anyways? The last time I saw him was the speech. After that, he just disappeared almost without a trace. Dravyar got up and suddenly strutted towards the door and opened it. Oh, I was stunned. Mickey's just there, standing in front of the doorway with his fist up as if he was ready to knock on it, but Dravyar already opened it. I hate this job. At least you did find something. Dravyar smiled. He escorted Mickey into my room. Get some water. Hey, kiddo. You enjoy my awesome speech? He made a goofy grin. I kinda don't want to answer that question. Actually, it was terrible. So damn terrible. I'd rather choose to die first than keep on hearing it. He hollered, then passed out again. Good lord. That was extremely unexpected. I might get a heart attack if he keeps on suddenly barking like that. I wonder if I should do a different voice for Zero. No, it's Zero, right? Someone said it was Zero instead of Ziaru, so I gotta remember that. Alright. He's such a weird little one. Little one. Mickey didn't seem that nudged over that much. He's probably already used to Ziaru being like that. Kinda rare to see him wake up with his old identity. What? Old identity? What does he mean by that? Mickey got close to Zero and lifted him onto my bed so he could sleep properly. Dravyar stood in front of Mickey. Seems he was waiting for something. Here. Mickey gave something to Dravyar. Dravyar put it up to his snout and sniffed it. He then showed it to me. A bullet? On the night of that attack, Mickey somehow managed to shoot that werewolf. I mean, technically, I kind of missed it a bit. Regardless, your ability to have extremely quick aiming still impresses me, Mickey. Dravyar smirked at Mickey. Mickey just looked away. Oh, he blushed. So, this bullet still must hold the scent from the werewolf that Mickey shot. So that means that it's pretty much confirmed that the werewolf that it's pretty much confirmed that the werewolf is from this area. Though, we'll first need to capture it. Then we'll take judgment. He explained it to me. Oh, yes, he did explain it to me. I'm now a lot more sure that this time I will get to know who it... I'm now a lot more sure this time that I will get to know who it is soon. There is something you all need to be worried of more than this werewolf issue, by the way. Mickey stood up from my bed slowly, avoiding waking up Zero. I need to show you something that I just found. What's this music change? Mickey looked at Draver with a stern face. Draver only nodded in silence. What the heck? I think you should stay here with Zero. I need to check on something. No, I want to come too, please. I stare at Draver and hope that he'd approve. But this might be, well, too much for you. Just bring him up. I need to get some more water. It's been a while since I've done voices. And these were notoriously harder for me. Just bring him along. Just bring him along, Draviar. He also deserves to know. Draviar sighed. He looked very worried. Don't worry about me, Draviar. I'll be able to handle it, alright? Jeez, what he's going to show me? Besides, I'm already a werewolf. What worse can really happen to me anyways? What could possibly go wrong? Draviar looked at me for a moment before silently nodding and smiling at me. Very well then. Let's go. We'll leave Zero here for now. He'll be just fine. I mean, it's not like it's going to take us too long to get there anyways. There? I look up at Mickey, who was already making his way out the door. Yeah, the cafeteria. Huh? What did Mickey find at the cafeteria? Without much, the three of us made our way out of the hostel and back to the academy. Its cafeteria is located in the main building, and it only took around 7 minutes to arrive there. I kept on looking around while the three of us were walking. Not a single soul seemed to be around at this hour. What is happening? Text speed, a little bit faster. Not even the security guards were around, apparently. Did you put an enchantment on this place, Draviar? I don't see anyone here for some reason. Yep, I put it on the moment we stepped out of your room. But it won't last for long. We gotta hurry up. How long? Mickey was already starting to stride ahead of us. Less than 30 minutes, I think. Well, hurry up then, before it runs out. I can hear some of the growling undertones again in his voice. What happened in the cafeteria anyways? Seriously. We finally arrived at the cafeteria, still open, but again, completely desolate. Wow, Draviar's enchantment is pretty damn impressive. Mickey pointed at a location. There was another room behind the cafeteria, the kitchen. I tracked the bullet here in this kitchen, but I found something else disturbing to me in it. He kept on pointing at the room. Draviar stepped up to it and rattled the door handle. Locked. Draviar began to focus the door and started to growl under his voice. By the prayer upon thee, secret technique, art of the wolves, Zivolono. Hold on. Zivalono. Zivalono! Ah! He knocked against the door. By magic, the plain door turned into something pretty damn hideous. It looks like it's coming from. It looks like something straight out of a horror film. He pulled the door open. What? Wait, hold on. The one time I don't forget my timer. Hold on. Don't get near it. Mickey grabbed me by the wrist and pulled me back. I could vaguely make out what was inside the room. It was a complete mess. Wet liquid splattered everywhere. In a small box. Draviar walked up to the box and opened it. It seems to be still fresh. I can still sense the blood flowing through the veins inside the flesh. Poor girl. What? What's in the box? Huh? Girl? Without a second thought, I free myself from Mickey and step into the room to see what it was. Oh dear God. Never in my life would I actually ever think to witness something like that in real life. I've only seen it in movies. Human flesh, cut into pieces. Then I see the head, floating. I recognize it. Oh no, that's not possible. Oh, I just met her this morning and now she's completely mutilated. I can feel a sudden force press on my throat. I can't stand looking at it any longer. I bolt out of the room and throw up. It seems that you recognize her, Rin. Of course I know who it is. It's just hard to believe. I hold my breath to stop myself from puking any further. She was so energetic just this morning. Oh gosh, who was it? Energetic? It was one of the girls. And now she's completely lifeless. Murdered by a werewolf? That's Jennifer! Ugh. It seems that this is getting far more complicated than handling an ordinary wild werewolf. What? What do you mean? It means you're in far more danger since something else is actually involved here. Fear struck hard into my mind. I could see my hands trembling. Wait, there's more than one werewolf at this place? I'm gonna have to leave it there for now. Jeez, my knees, I didn't think, I expected this to get, action-y. I didn't think it'd get, kind of dark. Ugh. Okay. Oh, what a way to come back. This music. Alright, hope you guys enjoyed it, though, or at least were entertained. Let's not say, hope you enjoyed seeing, a mutilated corpse in a box, but, hope you were entertained. Thanks you guys for being patient with me on my, absence. I think I'm pretty close to finally being back in full throttle, like I said. I just had this creative project going on outside of YouTube that's been really taking up a lot of time, and it's not really related to anything that I'm doing here, so I didn't really feel any need to talk about it or give details, because it's just, whatever. I'm just trying to be done with it for now. But, thanks again for watching. Hope you guys stick around. Next up's going to be another episode of, The Taste of Fire. Thanks again, you guys. Take care. Have a good one. Bye now.